Trail cams have been a welcome addition for wildlife enthusiasts and those hunting the supernatural. But on rare occasions, what these trail cam owners captured probably made them wish they had never installed this gadget in the first place. It's clear that trail cameras have been a great invention that allows us to see parts of our world we have never been able to see before. So in this video, we are going to show you Trail Cam Captures What No One Was Supposed to See Part 28. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. Creepy figure. The following footage taken in an undisclosed location somewhere in the deep dark woods late one night shows something bone-chillingly terrifying hiding behind a clump of trees. The pale humanoid creature seems to be aware of the fact that is being observed as it cleverly hides behind the cover of the trees the whole time, not once revealing its entire body to the camera. The creepy creature sticks his head out from behind its hiding place at one point in the video and glances nervously towards the trail camera before darting away in an instant, moving much quicker than any human being could manage to do that late at night in a completely dark area. Even though the scene is brightly illuminated by infrared light, we can see every move it makes. It would have been pitch black at the time when it was filmed, but a lack of light does not appear to face the creature in the least. At one point, it seems as if the ghoulish creature wants to come out from where it is hiding. But luckily for us, it abandons this idea and rather ducks behind into the cover of the trees. Suddenly and quite terrifyingly, it disappears completely out of the frame and all goes quiet again. Then, in one stomach-churning instant, it appears to directly and violently attack the camera, nearly knocking it off. The assault on the security camera is captured in excruciating detail. And at one point, a pair of large menacing teeth can be seen trying to bite right through the lens. Scary lion. Amazing close-up footage of the ever-elusive majestic mountain lion was captured by one very lucky trail cam owner somewhere in the foothills of California one night in September of 2022. The incredible capture shows the large sleek cat in exceptional detail, and there is something hauntingly beautiful about the surprising nocturnal encounter. The owner of the trail cam also stated in their post that they were able to determine that this was a large adult female mountain lion and had the amazing luck to see this very same animal up close and personal a while later, as it seemed to frequently visit their property. The striking and graceful animal can be seen casually strolling through the yard, stopping to take a sniff of the grass and even setting off a motion sensor light at one point, although it seems unfazed by this. A mountain lion, also known as the cougar, catamount, como, or panther, is a large species of tan cat that inhabits a surprisingly diverse range of habitats across the Americas, from mountains and forests to deserts and wetlands. The historic range of the mountain lion included almost all of North and South America. Historically, mountain lions can be found all over North and South America. The greatest range of any living mammal in the Americas, and the family has many subspecies. A typical mountain lion usually requires about 13 times as many areas as a black bear or 40 times as many areas as a bobcat to thrive, and their continued existence depends on the preservation of large amounts of natural habitat. The super secret of the mountain lion is rarely seen by wildlife biologists, much less by tourists or by everyday man, and sightings like these are truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience for many. Spider visitor. It's not just people and animals who are attracted to trail cameras, but also our not-so-beloved eight-legged friends who seem to love walking across or even taking up residence in front of the lens. Most of these cameras are motion-sensitive and will only snap a shot when something happens to move nearby. Most of the time, it is a larger animal that triggers the shutter. But sometimes we get something that we did not ask for and never needed to see. And what is perhaps some of the creepiest trail camera footage ever recorded? Some unlucky trail camera owners were ambushed by some of these awful arachnids, crawling slowly and menacingly over the camera lens, glowing brightly with every painfully slow movement. The eight-legged horror creatures always seem to take their time creeping over the camera, making sure that we are forced to sit through the show in slow motion. We did not want to observe these nightmarish creatures in so much horrific detail. The real reason that spiders are so attracted by the cameras is that they are after the bollocks that often get trapped in them. The creepy crawlies do not have any love of the camera, but they do love food that gets lured by the infrared light the camera emits. They also tend to build their nests here, as the spot would provide them with a nearly endless and easy source of food, and the spiders caught on film here might have been getting ready to settle into their new homes. Before we move on, support us by hitting subscribe and the bell icon to get notified when we post new videos. Now let's get back to our topic. Siberian snowmen. By now, almost every single person alive must surely have heard of the hairy ape-like creature that is set to rumble wild forests and mountains of the planet far away from us humans. And there is no shortage of footage of this legendary creature known as the Yeti or Sasquatch. To many hope to one day capture this strange creature on film. But if you ever get the chance, most of the alleged photographic evidence is unfortunately completely fake or a case of mistaken identity. But now and then someone captures something that is not that easy to dismiss, and we are left scratching our heads for some sort of rational explanation. Recently, 3 schoolboys from the Kemerovo region of southern Siberia allegedly captured footage of the abominable snowman walking through the trees. The boys were just walking around in the snow when they noticed a chain of huge tracks, intrigued as to what could have been making the strange prints. They followed them for a while, approaching some nearby bushes, when suddenly they came almost face to face with an apparent yeti. It seems both parties were equally frightened by the encounter, and the creature darted off while the boys ran in the opposite direction. Encounters such as these are very rare in Russia, and this is said to be the first time in Russian modern history that some have managed to fill the Yeti so clearly. Examples like this are only adding to the growing body of evidence that the Yeti also exists in the frigid woods of Siberia. Woodland Stalker. The following footage posted by an unknown social media user appears to show an extremely creepy human-like abomination limping in the shadows of a quiet suburban area taken by a trail camera. The unsettling footage shows what initially appears to be a normal, quiet scene when suddenly a very strange-looking creature appears to creep out from somewhere in the surrounding shadows. It glances around nervously at first as if to make sure that it is not being observed, and then moves quite quickly towards a nearby parked car. That ghoulish operation appears to be very human-like at first glance, and one would be forgiven for thinking it was nothing more than a sneaky thief on the prowl. But upon closer inspection, it is clear that the mysterious nightcrawler is not human. The way it moves is completely unnatural, and it also does not appear to have any arms. Many insist that this is nothing more than a potential crook that was caught on camera, while others are sure that the security camera picked up something a little more supernatural and less mundane. It is only visible for a few short seconds before it merges back into the shadows from whence it came in the first place, and the creature does not make another appearance that evening. There's no shortage of tales of nightmarish creatures and living, breathing urban legends that are set to inhabit this planet alongside humans, and we might never know if we manage to capture one of these strange life forms on film or not. And for now, all we can do is speculate wildly. The woods have eyes. A motion-activated trail camera captured some strange snapshots of what appears to be a pair of brightly blooming spooky eyes in the darkness somewhere in the great outdoors. In the picture, a forest setting can be seen illuminated by the trail camera, and the owner of the device believes that the device was activated by the creepy something hiding behind the trees in the top left corner of the image. The pair of weird glowing orbs does not seem to be moving around much, and it looks as if the creature, whatever it might be, is staring directly back at the camera. The photo of the weird stare down was snapped on the 27th of October 2022. In the second clip, this time taken in the woods of Wisconsin, a coyote can be seen curiously sniffing around some bushes, minding its own business, when suddenly a peculiar set of round glowing eyes emerges from the darkness-like creature in the woods. Seems to have observed the coyote for a while until it suddenly also becomes aware of the ominous presence hiding in the tree line and stops to take a long stare back. But the eyes have already disappeared back into the void of night. So that's it. Please like, share, and comment with your thoughts below if you like this video. Remember to subscribe to see our next video. Stay safe, and we will be back soon with another video.